Hello.
Go make yourself a drink and I'll be down in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. The bar's by the fireplace.
Pulp Fiction is an iconic motion picture directed by Quentin Tarantino. It was released in 1994 and is not only one of the best Tarantino works, but it also had a huge impact on pop culture. We'll tell you how the cinematic masterpiece was made in our video. The creation story. Quentin Tarantino came up with the idea for the movie together with his old friend Roger Avary. They've known each other since they were young. They worked at the Video Archives movie rental store in Manhattan Beach, California. The guys were working on a script together, and at some point, they decided to come up with a short story as it would be easier to film. However, they soon realized that no one was shooting short movies and turned the draft into a trilogy. One part was supposed to be written by Tarantino, the second part by Avary, and the third part would be created by some other director. The 1963 Italian 3-part horror movie Black Sabbath, Three Faces of Fear, was the inspiration behind the two friends project that they titled Black Mask, after the crime fiction magazine of the same name. They never brought to life the idea with the three directors though. Tarantino turned his script into the movie Reservoir Dogs, while Avary's story was at the core of the storyline about the boxer and his watch in Pulp Fiction. Tarantino ended up directing the movie himself. Thanks to the success of Reservoir Dogs, the biggest movie studios spotted Tarantino and started offering him to come on board of smash blockbusters. However, he returned to the trilogy concept and went to Amsterdam to finish working on his ideas. He bought a school notebook there, convinced that it would be enough for the script. However, he had to buy a few more notebooks, and Vincent mentions Amsterdam in the movie, alluding to the place where the cinematic masterpiece was created. By the way, another place mentioned in the movie was Knoxville, where Butch went to meet his family and where his grandfather got the gold watch. The town was mentioned for a reason. This third biggest city in Tennessee is the hometown of Quentin. As for the stories depicted in the movie, Tarantino wanted to play with cliché crime storylines and twist them beyond recognition. Roger Avary came on board to work on new plot lines. When the handwritten script was finished, the director gave it to his friend Linda Chen to type it out. Linda shared that Quentin had a nightmare of handwriting, and the amount of grammar mistakes was unfathomable. It seemed like Tarantino made them on purpose because after Chen proofread and edited the text, he tried to change it back to the original. Instead of paying her for her work, Chen asked Quentin to pet sit her bunny named Honey Bunny. The director took care of the pet, but it passed away after some time. Tarantino decided to pay tribute to the poor bunny and make it up for his assistant by giving the nickname Honey Bunny to Amanda Plummer's character. But let's go back to how the iconic movie was created. Quentin sent the script to the film company TriStar Pictures, owned by Columbia Pictures, but its head, Mike Medavoy, deemed the story too crazy, criticizing the excessive violence and scenes of using drugs.
Why the fuck didn't you tell us somebody was in a bathroom? Slip your mind? Did you forget that someone was in there with a goddamn hand?
After that, the script got to Harvey Weinstein, a Miramax co-founder. When he saw the 159-page work, he shouted, "What is this, Yellow Pages?" But unlike his colleague from TriStar, Weinstein saw the potential in Tarantino's work, and Pulp Fiction became a beneficial investment for the studio. By the way, from that moment on, the producer was involved in all directorial ventures of Quentin up until the 2019 movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. People say that the studio wanted to promote Pulp Fiction as a one-author project, hence the words Quentin Tarantino were put at the end of the movie. And even though Roger Avary was given credit as the co-writer, it allegedly led to a falling out between the pals who haven't worked together ever since.